Hello everyone and welcome to the Game Shed with me, Jamie. This is a First 15 video, a video series in which we look at the first 15 minutes of gameplay of a given game. And here's today's given game. This is Sega Rally Online Arcade. Not to be confused with Sega Rally Revo. Oh yes. So let's just boot up our game. Now I've got a couple of unlocks in here. This is being played on the Xbox 360. And I'm just going to spin through 15 minutes of gameplay. Now, I am on episode 16 of my look at rally games. I haven't done any for a couple of weeks because I've been rather ill and my capture device is being a little bitch at the moment. I've got the, just so you know, the HD PVR Gaming Edition, and it's being an absolute dog. So let's go to single player and let's do a classic. Now this has got the original tracks from, actually I'll do championship first, and then if we got some time I'll do the original desert track just to show you it in its polished form. Right, so here's the cars we got. Citroen Zara Rallycross 2004, Ford Focus RS Rally Car, Subaru Impreza WRX STI Spec C Type RA, Skoda Fabia Rally Car, the Lancer Evo, the Peugeot 207 Super 2000, and then we got a few locked vehicles as you can see here. Pow! So we're just going to pick the Skoda. And we're going to pick automatic because I don't know this game well enough yet to be able to use the manual gearing. Right. Now I'm going to start my timer the second I can rev my engine. So I managed to, even though this game has been taken offline, you can't buy this anymore from the store, I managed to get hold of a code and download it, which is very good. They haven't completely killed it. Right, let's start our timer. 2, 1. So here's our interior camera, and let's mess around with some other cameras in just a second. And this handles like a dream, this game. There's our external cam. And we've got full screen, and we've got bonnet cam like this. So I'm going to be bonnet cam for the time being. Get out of my way. Now I haven't played this for a few days, and since playing this I've played a number of other racing games with completely different handling. For example, F1 2015 and Project Cars. Not games with this slidey physics. Let me know if you ever played Sega Rally Online Arcade. It was made in conjunction with Sega Rally Revo, released at around the same time, I believe. But they are actually completely different games. And I really wanted to get hold of this because Sega Rally Revo, the PlayStation 3 game I played near the beginning, I think, of my rally game series, doesn't have desert track. The original circuit from the original Sega Rally Arcade and Sega Saturn game, whereas this actually does. And that is one of my favourite circuits of any racing game ever. Now the track physics in this, the tearing of the track surface isn't quite as prominent as with Sega Rally Revo. If you can cast your mind back to that video whereby I was ripping up chunks of track, and those chunks would be missing from my next lap, for example. Absolutely wonderful little mechanic that I loved. Oh, so where'd I come? 13th. Okay, so we shall continue on to Canyon, and we've still got 12 minutes and 53 seconds. So hopefully we should be able to cover off this championship and then do the desert track. Now I do apologise if I'm sounding a little bit hoarse. I've got another dose of man flu, and my throat has been swollen for the last 2 days, and just having trouble speaking in general. Right, here we go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Love the sound effects. I love everything Sega Rally is about. It's an absolute blinder of a franchise.
Very long, easy right.
Let me know in the comment section below what your favourite of the Sega Rally franchise games is. Do you like the original? Do you like number 2? Whoa! Do you like Revo, perhaps? Perhaps you like this one? I don't know. Let me know what you think the perfect Sega Rally game is. Graphics are really nice in this. It's that sort of arcadey look, the complete arcade handling. Oh, shite. Right, through we go. 58 seconds to make our next checkpoint. Checkpoint times are rather generous in this iteration of Sega Rally. In some of the Sega Rallies, the countdown timer is brutal. Not this one as much. Squeeze in around the outside like a boss. Look at those jets. Bye bye, Mr. Subaru. Love racing through this canyon. Graphically, this is absolutely beautiful. Ah! Evo just tearing the track up in front of me. Come on, man, I need to do him. Bye! Best thing about Sega Rally is the transition from one surface type to another, really changing the handling of your vehicle. I absolutely love that about this franchise. There really is a noticeable difference between this dirt surface here and the tarmac of the road surface like this here. Much grippier, much more pleasant, but far less fun. Finding myself leaning into turns like an idiot. Come on, one more position. I'm 7. Oh, I'm not going to make it. 7th. There you go. Canyon. So my second lap, much better than the first. Now you can still obtain this game if you want to get it. You're going to have to jump online and look for Xbox download codes. I just picked this up from the 360 store, but I went on a website to obtain this code, and I think I got it for about £7 or so. And it's a game that I've always wanted because rally games have short-term licensing paid for by Sega, for example, would have paid Mitsubishi and Subaru and Skoda. Why can't I say Skoda? And Skoda a certain amount of money to use their cars for a certain number of years. When that license expires, they have to get rid of the game, which is why you can't buy a lot of the older rally games or racing games in general. But so just because they've removed it from the store doesn't mean you can't still get hold of it. There you go. Nice. Get out of my way, you tart. Bloody Saxo. Oh my god, he absolutely chewed me up there. And we're coming onto the ice surface. Lots of slidiness. And I might not make it all the way through this this part of the stage. I don't know, I'm not really... Wow, not like that I won't. Not really keeping an eye on the checkpoint timer. 40 seconds to get just around this corner. And we're about a quarter of the way through this this level. I might just be able to do it. 6th place. Come on, we've got 5 cars to overtake. 4. I can see my next target. There he is. Right, coming into... Piss off. Ah! Final lap. 4th place. Here comes my 3rd. And we've got a couple of hairpins coming up, I think. There's 3rd. There's 2nd, I can see. Nicely done. Ah, that was turd. Well, at least I'm top 3. Halfway through this race. Just over half. Oh my god, I'm using the barriers to slow me down as opposed to using my brake like a normal person. Yeah, I think 3rd is the best we're going to do here.
Easy left, easy right. Long, medium left.
That's it. That's it. Get back on the gas. Oh yes, 2nd place. And I can see 1st in the distance.
Medium left. Over jump.
Nightmare.
Long, easy left. Maybe.
Come on.
Medium left.
Squeeze him. 1st place. And he shoots over the finish line in 1st. There you go. 2nd lap, 8 seconds quicker than my 1st lap. Yeah! And we still got 6 minutes remaining. Booyah! And because we came 1st, I believe there is a bonus stage. The Drunken Duke Inn. And a couple hot air balloons. I wonder in which country this could be set. Probably the UK. Now I might not finish this race here. I most definitely won't finish this race in 1st place. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go. Medium left.
Here comes the CPU, cheaty little fucker. Essentially, what's going on here is I am racing AI, which has the perfect lap time. So it's going to take a hell of a lot to beat him. Seeing as I've only ever played this level twice. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen in this vid. Especially not like that. To be fair, I'm doing a lot better than I was the first time I played this level. And that is because, well, I'd already lost sight of him at this point. Come on, boy. Not into the fence. Come on, you shit. With every single one of those bumps, he just takes a little bit more ground out of me. Oh, Jesus. 30 seconds. I'm not even halfway through this circuit yet. And I've lost sight of him. Of course. Smacked the living shit out of the handbrake there. And there. There he is. He's up on the crest of the hill. And he's just popped a long medium right. As did I. Nice and sideways. Oh, couldn't keep it to the centre of the track. I am leaning into each and every turn of this game. Hurry up and give me virtual reality, I tell you. Then I won't look so mad turning into my bloody turns. Or leaning into my turns. Let me know as well, guys, if you would like me, when I'm done with my rally game series, to partake in a different racing game genre for a series. Potentially, I don't know, track racing or street racing, or maybe something a bit more off-key. You know, I don't know, the likes of Scale Electrics or something like that. Or tabletop racing. There's loads of tabletop racing games. Or futuristic racers as well. Let me know. If you're not bothered, then I won't bother. Oh, that was very well done. You finished 2nd. Right, so we got 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go. And there's the famous Sega Rally game over. Yeah. Right. Now, let's go and do the desert track. A circuit very much made famous by the first Sega Rally. And I believe I can do it in here. So I can be the Celica or the Delta. Let's be the Celica. I'm going to pick manual. I don't know what my change gear button is, but once I have hit the top gear, I shouldn't need to change back down on this desert track. Here we go. They've done a really good job with sort of polishing this circuit.
3, 2, 1, go! Easy right.
Right, how many gears have I got? 4? I've got 5. Have I got 6? No, I've got 5 gears. Right, there we go. So I'm in top gear. And let's try and beat this little shit. Favourite circuit of any racing game ever. Love it. It is so beautiful. Now we should be able to cut straight through here and cut up onto what is a bank here. This is usually a bank on the Sega Saturn version anyway, and on the arcade. And then we cut it sideways through here. Try and avoid the understeer there. There we go. And we're into first. And we are absolutely maxing the revs here. Right, now we have a clean lap. Let's do this. So he's quite close to me. This corner always screws me in the Sega Saturn version. It's a lot more forgiving in this Xbox version, and so is that jump. It's a lot more forgiving, this circuit, than the Saturn version, I tell ya. Although I don't like this bit. I like the grass verge. And that is my 15-minute countdown. So through we go. And let's just pause that. I took my eye off the prize there to try and stop the clock. Right, let's try and nail this this lap. Although I've already screwed it at the beginning. The Delta is keeping pace. I don't know how, because he was absolutely shit in the first lap. Through we go. Much more forgiving, those bumps. Much more forgiving. Okay, here we go. Let's try and really put our nose against the apex. Nope. Definitely not. Boom. Done him.
You finished first.
Oh yeah. There you go, guys. And that is a quick 15-minute look at Sega Rally Online Arcade for the, there you go, I've put in some times already. So just now I came third with 2 minutes 32. I have done better. I have raced this track 3 times on here, and that was the worst. If I didn't take my eyes off it to pause my alarm clock, perhaps I would have done better. I don't know. There you go, guys. So remember to hammer the thumbs up button and leave a comment below. And until the next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.